And welcome to this edition of Link to Logansport Schools. I'm Michelle Starkey and I'm glad to have you here at beautiful Berry Stadium where we're going to talk about our new sponsorship program. One of our initiatives over the past summer was to start a sponsorship program to benefit Logansport Community School Corporation and the many programs that we provide for our students. With declining property taxes and the property tax caps, we've had to find other ways to generate revenue. And what a better way than to involve our community in helping to sponsor some of our programs, some of our facilities, and then from that they get advertising out of it within our facilities and in other venues. So with us today, we're going to talk to Mr. Jones and Mr. Fisher just a little bit about that program. So Mr. Jones, can you give me some background on how the LCSC sponsorship program came about?
Well, we wanted to look at some alternative revenue sources for the school corporation, and you know, we do have wonderful facilities already, but over time, you know, items like scoreboards and press boxes need to be upgraded, and that's where to be able to purchase some new upgrades, we wanted to look at the route of see if we had local corporations that would be interested in sponsoring the scoreboards and also the press box.
Who have been some of the contributors to the program, and what kinds of projects have been funded through that?
Yeah, well, we wanted to replace all of the scoreboards in the Berry Bowl. There are 6 scoreboards, 2 lower scoreboards, then 4 that are center hung in the middle, and then also a new scoreboard at the football stadium, and extensions to our press box where we added 16 feet on each side of the existing press box. And some local corporations that have been a part of it as gold sponsors. We have Logansport Savings Bank, Security Federal, Mike Anderson Auto Group, D&B Trucking, and Dykeman Excavating. Wonderful partners. And then within our silver sponsorship, we have Tyson Foods and also Pepsi. And then with our bronze package, we have Twin Rivers Medical Lab. And within that, for example, in the Berry Bowl, the 2 lower level scoreboards are sponsored by Security Federal. And then in the center hung scoreboards, 2 of the sides on the east side and the north side are sponsored by Logansport Savings Bank. And down here at the football stadium, on the front of the press box, on one of the sides, we have Mike Anderson Auto Group and D&B Trucking, Dykeman Excavating, and then on the other side, Logansport Savings Bank. And then on the new scoreboard at the football stadium, Security Federal Savings Bank is sponsoring that. And then our shot clocks in each end zone are silver sponsorship with Tyson Foods.
What do you see for the future of the sponsorship program?
We do have 2 gold sponsorships still remaining in the Berry Bowl, with the west side and the south side of the center hung scoreboard. But like you said, we would like to move it on beyond just athletics and hit into some of our other extracurricular programs to see if there's interested partnerships there to assist with revenue sources to make those programs even better.
You know, as we talk a lot about how to get involved and if people are interested in the sponsorship program, I think we need to make sure that folks understand that it's not just these venues, but you know, there's another way we're showing the advertising. And Mr. Jones, could you tell us a little bit how that works?
We purchased 2 80-inch televisions in the lower section of the Berry Bowl where we scroll advertising. Our gold and silver sponsors get their logo that scrolls every time on there, and then bronze package corporations that have purchased, they get their logo on there. So anytime that those scoreboards are on in the Berry Bowl, the 80-inch televisions to scroll the advertising will be on also.
That's great. And you know, I was in the Berry Bowl recently, or actually been in there many times recently, but you know, when those are on, they look really nice. The emblems and logos just stand out and look really great. And you know, people don't think about you just think about, I guess, you know, playing basketball or volleyball or something like that in the Berry Bowl, but there are lots of events that happen in the Berry Bowl, and those TVs are on quite a bit, so it's a lot of good exposure for those sponsors. And we're going to talk to Mr. Fisher a little bit about how the sponsorship program has actually benefited our athletic programs. So Mr. Fisher, can you tell us a little bit of how the sponsorship program has benefited our athletic programs?
Well, the support has been outstanding. As Mr. Jones mentioned, it's very difficult to, in this time, economic times and so on, to come up with the capital projects money necessary to finance these high cost items. Scoreboards are extremely expensive. The scoreboards that we've had at the football field and the Berry Bowl have served us well for many years, and this has allowed us to upgrade those scoring systems so they will last many years, and they're outstanding. And so from that standpoint, the sponsorship has been a lifesaver for that particular project or projects. The Logansport community has always been very supportive of our athletics, and as mentioned earlier, we have some of the nicest facilities around. We're always complimented on not only our football field, but the basketball, baseball, tennis courts, so on. So we do have a great opportunity for our kids, and the sponsorship program will help us in a lot of ways, where that money can now be spent in other venues to upgrade some of the things that need to be upgraded, or just the natural use and maintenance costs.
And if other people want to get involved, how can they get involved in the sponsorship program?
Absolutely. They're more than welcome to participate. If they wish to call Logansport High School 753-0441 and express an interest in becoming involved in some level of sponsorship, we'll sure work hard to work with them to make sure that they are recognized, and again, those type of things support many programs. And we're fortunate right now that in these times our kids are having the opportunity to participate at no cost.
I'm glad you joined us here today on Link to Logansport Schools. And just again to recap, if people are interested in becoming sponsors for our programs here in Logansport Community Schools, they can contact Logansport High School at 753-0441 and speak with Mr. Jones. As we do look forward to the future, we're looking to make sure that these sponsorship programs impact all of our extracurricular activities for our students, whether that be speech team or music program or athletics, the theater, or many of our other programs that we have at our high school and within our school corporation. We do have many other venues if people would like to have their advertising placed in other venues according to their likes and dislikes. So once again, thanks for joining me here today on Link to Logansport Schools. I look forward to seeing you next month when we talk about wellness in Logansport Community Schools.